That's it for the rain for a while. Extra clean shape. I drove 272 miles round trip to get this one. I got 3 of them now. 2 of them run and the third I haven't looked at yet. This one has a 5 horsepower Firestone tiller pivot tube assembly. I bought it and it was busted off, completely missing. So I tried to come up with something and that's what I had. A little bit shorter than it should be for the motor, but it works. This is a 1964. That's when they finally dropped Scott altogether off of the name. But this Fleet Scott is a 14. It was at the time when McCulloch had bought the company. They actually bought Scott Atwater in 54 or 55, but they didn't drop Scott Atwater name until 58 or 59, something like that. They dropped the Atwater portion and was only using Scott. I'm guessing because it was well established in the industry. But then by 64, Scott went away too. There's another one I picked up over the weekend. My neighbor Bob. Another ultra clean, all original, 12 horsepower. This is number 3 on the 12 horsepower Sea King badge. I have 2 Brook lures. This is essentially the same motor, 12 horsepower, and 2 Buccaneers, 12 horsepower. This is the electric start one. Another rainy day. Picked up a boat yesterday. Couldn't pass it up. When I went to buy the McCulloch, I didn't know he had a boat for sale. I got there, apparently this guy goes around buying up estates and different things like that, and then he resells it. But he said he was tired of sitting on this and the city was giving him trouble about all the stuff in his yard. He had a bunch of those cheap tents set up all over the place, or awnings, you know, and then one real one that he had some guy set up. And I guess the township or the city was after him about having everything all over the yard. So I got a good deal on this. So 1973. It's actually a 14-foot boat. The paper he gave me from the estate company said it was a 12-foot boat, but it's not. It's a 14. Starcraft model 14 SFOB. Right there. 14. It's only 2 inches narrower than my Sea Nymph 14R. It's a 62-inch beam on this one. A little bit shallower, but still a good deep V for the Saginaw Bay. I'm going to put the 14 McCulloch on it. If it ever quits raining today, I don't know. And give her a test. I'm monitoring the temperature real good for a while. I'm kind of nervous about it because that head is so discolored. I looked in it with my borescope, didn't see any damage. But I don't know what it did to the crank or any other, whatever else could have happened where I couldn't view. It seems to be good. The compression is just over 100 on both cylinders, and it sounds good. So I'm really